is a divine season for divine strategy. Somebody type in the chat, divine season for divine strategy, because I'm not here by accident. I am here as your sign, Marjorie. I'm here as your sign, Sean. Listen, hearts it up in the chat. Hello, Jakayla. Hello, Lizzie. Listen, I can shout y'all out all day, but I only have a short time to be with you on tonight. So I want to get right into what we're talking about today. We are talking about the shift, the major shift that's happening in your environment right now. That shift is not coming to you by surprise, because I'm here today to let you know that a shift is taking place. And the shift is all about positioning yourself so that 2026 can look a lot different than 2025. Somebody say it needs to be different. It needs to be different. And why it's going to be different is because you are one of the first to know, Farrell, how you can genuinely live a life that you don't need a vacation from. You can genuinely earn from your ideas, monetize your ideas, and turn it into income. And what do I mean? I mean that by doing what you already do already, I'm looking for my 12. I'm looking for my 12 who already want to live life and get paid for just living life. Who's with me? Listen, I got my folks on YouTube, on Facebook, and on TikTok who vibe, because this particular live is going viral. I've got my makeup assistant here who is going to say hi.
Hi.
Yes. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, my loves. So she's gonna actually put on my lipstick. And I want to I'm using this as an example that I'm already going to go live. I already need to get my face done and my lips done and all of that. Go ahead. Make sure you don't mess me up now. Just a little. Just a little. Beautiful. That's all you need. That's all you need, actually. And so what she just did, thank you guys. You all are dismissed. This is my hair and makeup. That's my wardrobe guy. Bye bye.
No, I'm
You're my everything. So what she just demonstrated was that I was already going to go live. I was already going to need my makeup done, my lipstick done, all of that, right? And instead of me using all the products I could have gotten at Sephora, all the things that would have, looked good on me, I decided to do what I was already going to do already. But instead of putting money in somebody else's pocket, Sephora's pocket, Rihanna's pocket, you name it, Mac's pocket, I instead bought a product from myself with my company, Pharmacy, that allowed me to not only look good, I look good, y'all, right? Y'all like my lipstick? This is one of my favorite products. It's a matte lipstick called uh, Robe Dream. And I had this color product in from another brand. But guess what? It cost me about $25 to get this product. And instead of me buying it again for $25, I instead switched up the brand, bought it from myself. And not only did I get paid for wearing what I was already going to wear anyway, but I also can introduce this product to you. And if you love it, you can buy it too. This is what I'm talking about. Getting paid to be you. Recognize that there's a shift in the atmosphere. There's a shift, CC, in how you are going to make your money in the next year, in the next 10 years, in the next 20 years. Is not about continuously being a consumer, but it's about being a producer. And right now, I am actively building a team of leaders. Listen, this message is global, but I want to tell you, it is not for everybody. It is not for those of you who are okay with business as usual. Listen, I've been a successful entrepreneur for the past 15 years by myself. But the difference now between being by myself and being in business and earning the six figures is I've gotten smarter. Somebody say smarter. Because when I recognize that the shift of this next economy is all about the personal brand, I was like, okay, I can no longer be in the service business where I'm like hustling behind clients, doing things for them. Because with services, if you're in a service-based business, Monique, you can't scale on a level as fast as if you had a product-based business. And I just gave you an example of a product that I have that without me having to show up, without me having to type an email, any number of people who see my videos can actually buy this product from my back office and I get paid for it. Okay. Whereas before, I would have to do something for someone in order for them to pay me. I got smarter. Somebody say, thank God for smart. Thank God for smart. And this is your sign that you are working way too hard, whether it's in entrepreneurship or whether it's on your job. You're working way too hard when you can genuinely turn everything that you know, everything that you do already. You're already taking vitamins, or at least you should be. Stop buying the vitamins from the store. Get your own vitamins. And when you sell vitamins, you can get 50% off of every sale that you earn. That's amazing to me. And I'm telling you, the shift is happening because when you decide that you're no longer going to be a consumer of other people's products, but you are going to produce your own, then the whole world opens up for you. And Judy, I'm particularly talking to those of you. I'm not talking to everybody, but I'm talking to those of you who understand the power of working smarter and not harder. Because guess what? If you don't have your mindset to the point where you're like, okay, yeah, I want to work smart, then in the next 5 to 10 years, you're going to wake up. It's going to be sooner than 10 years. You're going to wake up and AI is going to replace what you thought you were so good at anyway. AI is replacing jobs where administrative jobs, they're replacing jobs in the factories, they're replacing jobs, legal jobs, even doctors and nurses. So I don't care what industry you're in. If you haven't carved out a lane that separates you from something that AI can replace, then guess what? You're way behind the curve. But I'm about to put y'all up on game. Listen, that's why I am only talking to my 12. You know who you are. You know the power of team, and you know the power of being ahead of the curve. That power comes from you recognizing, like, hey, this AI thing is not something I need to just overlook. You see, back in the 2000s, when computers and the internet and social media and all of that took over, there were people who were ahead of the curve, and there were people who were behind the curve. The people who were ahead of the .com era and that curve were the ones who got their websites. They were the ones who created businesses that directly could sell on the World Wide Web. And those who were behind the curves are the one who's like, well, I'm just comfortable listening to the radio, or I'm just comfortable with sending letters in the mail. And Sherry, guess what? They got left behind. But you will not, somebody say, I will not be left behind. Because you're here, you will not be left behind the shift that's happening in the economy where brands become banks. Your brand is going to be a bank. And it can only be a bank that pays you when you understand how to leverage your brand so that you are irresistible. You're irresistible because you're showing up and you're not hiding. You're irresistible because you're taking the ideas that are in your head and you're turning them into a business that can pay you. Listen, sometimes we can be too smart for our own good, right? And I really want to make this so simple for you to understand that the same ideas that you have, the same vision that you have for your life, the same business goals that you have for your life, you don't have to create anything new. I spent the last 10 years carving out a lane for myself, helping people turn their stories into books, into signature talks and speeches. And it was great. It paid me very well. But I got smarter. Somebody say, thank God for wisdom. Thank God for wisdom, where I realized, okay, I can actually make money not from how hard I work, not from how many clients I service, but for showing up as myself, right? Showing up on live stream, showing up on the content that I love to produce. But instead of me uh, recruiting for clients that are in literal sense a bunch of bosses, right? They tell me what they need and I give them what they need. Yeah, I do it for myself. I'm writing my own checks, but that's the slow way to make money. That's the old way. Somebody say old way. Yes, that's right, Carlson. That's the old way to make money. The new way to leverage the power of this new economy is by building a brand that will pay you. And I've locked arms with a company called Pharmacy, where everything that I already use, which is, well, I just started to get on a routine, y'all. I did not have a routine when it came to like supplements and health, and I was feeling the impact, right? So I decided that I wanted to have a routine, right? I'm on this journey of becoming that girl. And so I said, if I'm already going to order the vitamins, if I'm already going to integrate this type of thing into my life, why not find a company? Some people go to China and they get wholesale products and garbage products that they resell. But no, I said, I want to go to a trusted company that I can buy this thing that I already need, and then the company will pay me. They will not only pay me when I buy my own product because I get a discount, but when I share how the vitamins, the apple cider vinegar gummies are helping me to get rid of the bloat, Philip. Yes, your girl got a little bloat in the morning. The vitamin C gummies are helping me to get rid of that bloat that I'm feeling. And when other people are like, you know what, I got that bloat too, Chantel, they're like, I need to do something about it. They get my gummies, and not only are they getting a discount, but while they get what they were already going to get anyway, I get paid for it. So it's a win-win. And so that is the power of getting paid to be you. I was already going to eat. I was already going to need a vitamin, but instead of me getting it from someone else, I got it from myself. And so in this new economy, we got to understand that working smarter is working wiser. Working wiser is working with the team. Working wiser is working with products that you're already going to use anyway. And instead of you paying someone else, get paid to be you. Somebody type in the chat, I want to get paid. I want to get paid to be me, baby. And look, I'm looking at the time right now. Listen, I'm here for a good time, but I'm not here for a long time, at least not tonight or right now. And so I'm actually going to wrap up this live stream because I have a meeting to go to. So I'm running off right now. But if you've heard this message and if you understand that this is your sign, I want you to hearts it up in the chat, Sharice, hearts it up in the chat. But most importantly, send me a direct message. If you're joining me on YouTube, you can comment in the chat. I have everything down below. But if you are hearing me on Facebook or on YouTube, on TikTok or wherever you're hearing me from, send me a DM and say, I'm one of the 12. I am one of the 12. And I don't know everything that I need to do, Chantel, but I understand that in order for my life to look differently tomorrow than it does today, I got to lock arms. I got to lock arms with you. And I am so grateful. I'm so grateful that God gave me wisdom. God gave me wisdom. And the fact that you're on this call, God has given you wisdom. Consider me your sign. Consider me your sign. And if you consider me your sign and you're ready to work smarter and not harder, I look forward to partnering with you. This message is global, y'all. We got people from around the globe, but I'm not talking to everyone. I'm only talking to that select few. And you know who you are. You know who you are. You are the entrepreneur that is tired of doing it the hard way, right? Sometimes we have found dignity, and I know I did. I found dignity in working 24/7. 24/7, and I was wore out, okay? But what I realized, thank God for wisdom, is that I did not have to be in the hustle. But if I partnered with the company and with the team to use what I was already using anyway. Y'all saw my daughter come a couple of minutes ago and she put on my lipstick. I think it's beautiful. It's a beautiful matte lipstick that goes on very smooth, and then when it dries, it looks like your natural lips, but just with like an enhancement. And she was already gonna ask mommy to play in makeup, and I was already gonna need some lips to pop on my live stream. But instead of buying this from Sephora or buying this from MAC, I bought it for myself, and I get paid to be me. So this is just one example of many. But the very important part that I wanted to leave with you is that you don't have to do it alone. You're looking at the calendar and you're realizing time is running out. There's a new year that's approaching, and I want to be in a different place. I want to be in a different place financially, spiritually, relationally, emotionally. Like you're just tired of business as usual. And if that is you and you're looking for an opportunity where you could just show up, you can shine with all the goodness that God has placed on the inside of you, and you can have fun doing it, and you don't have to do it alone. I believe that you're one of my 12. So DM me and say, Chantel, I'm one of your 12. Let me know. Put me in the game, coach. Let me know what I need to do, because what I do know is that I'm not going to see this as a sign and a year from now and be like, Chantel, you told me I was on your live stream, girl. You told me and I did not DM you and I'm mad, but I wanted to get in the game. It won't be too late, but I'm telling you, y'all, the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. But the second best time to plant a tree is now. So I don't want you to be the one that lives in regret. This is your sign. This is your sign. And listen, I got to hop on to another call. But listen, I love you. I believe in you. And I want to see you win. That's why I'm showing up for you guys and letting you know, putting you up on game that you don't have to build alone. You don't have to be in a season of begging. You can truly be in a season of building. Will create a brand. Those of you, not everybody, but my 12, you'll DM me and we'll talk. You will build a bankable brand that you'll get paid just for being yourself. I'm excited for you and I can't wait. I cannot wait. Cannot wait to hear from you. Listen, I got to go. I love you. We'll talk again soon.